Coach, the Bucks said they want to be more physical with you guys tonight. Does that surprise at all, or do you kind of expect that at this point? Or?
I mean, I think anytime as you get further along in these series, the value of physicality is huge. You have to, to win a game like this and to compete in a game like this, it requires a great deal of physical and mental effort.
Brad, what changes when the series shifts and your team hits the road?
No, we do the same prep, all that stuff. I said this before. We don't talk about home and road. We just try to prepare ourselves to play well within the lines. Obviously, they're going to come out. They're going to have a great deal of energy. They're going to have a desire to play physically, and we have to be great with our own intensity, and we have to be great with our own focus and effort and detail and everything else.
And then Joe just said John Henson is definitely out. If they change their starting lineup, will you adjust accordingly, or just stick with you guys?
Well, I mean, they will. I don't know how they'll go or whatever the case may be, and we'll start the same, and if we have to sub early, we will.
When a team is looking to prioritize turnovers, low turnovers, do you expect they'll slow down?
I mean, we're not pressing, so at the end of the day, we're going to play the same defense regardless, whether or not they're getting up the court or not. I do not expect that this team will slow down. One of the things they do best is score in transition, because they have one of the best transition players in the world, and then everybody else at their position is very good at transition as well. So I can't imagine that would be the ultimate desire, but either way, it doesn't change the way we play. We're going to try to get back, keep them in front, have 5 guys ahead of the ball. We did a poor job of that in game 2, and if we're going to win tonight, we're going to have to do a much better job. We did a great job in game 1, but a bad job in game 2.
To end game 1 and then throughout game 2, there was times where they put Giannis at the center. How does that change things for you? Does that present any challenges for you?
Giannis at the point guard presents challenges. Giannis at the 2 presents challenges. Giannis at the 3 presents challenges. Giannis by himself presents challenges. Presents challenges no matter what position he's at.
Just going to the, you guys getting back to transition, Brad. Is there a balance you guys have to find there? You guys have been effective on the offensive glass as well. Was that a reason in game 2 why you guys were impacted at times? And
Start of the second quarter, a big reason why was because we were going to the glass from all over the court. I think you have to be more selective in where you go from. We kind of broke our own transition defensive rules on some of those crashes, where we were crashing from the top of the key, and then when they got the ball, it was a 2-on-1 going the other way. And when it's a 2-on-1 with Giannis, you're not getting a stop. You just hope you don't foul him and he doesn't get 3 points. So I think at the end of the day, you have to do a better job of being selective in your offensive rebounding. But offensive rebounding has been a good thing for us. So I think it's appropriately selective. There certainly is a fine line there.
Brad, when Kyrie got hurt, you kind of handed the reins to Terry. He's always been confident. I mean, has there been any concerns about how he has handled this triple responsibility and being the starter, and now this kind of beef he's been involved with? Is there any concern in why is he so confident in your eyes?
Well, as far as like the other stuff, I think Terry's just focused on the next game. I think that's the way he's been the whole time, and we have to stay in that mode. If you get caught up in all that other stuff, then that's what ultimately affects you, and that's the difference between having the responsibility of a 40-minute-a-game performance and a 15 or 20-minute-a-game performance. And it's hard to do. These series bring out extreme competitiveness out of the best players in the world. It's what makes them so fun. What makes them so fun to follow. Makes it so fun for me to watch the other series that are going on. And at the same time, it requires a great deal of just being able to hone in on that next task, and that's hard to do, to stay in the moment like that. All right, thanks.
Thank you.